Hey everyone, and welcome back to Softbox. I wanted to create this fun video to hold you over until I get some products to unbox. So today I thought I'd color a page in my Civil War coloring book. And there's just so many pages in here, and the illustrations are so detailed, it's a little bit overwhelming. My favorite Avenger is Iron Man, so I wanted to do one with him in it. Man, am I hitting the camera? Whoops. And I had one, and I think I lost my place. Whoa. I thought that was Captain America. I was gonna say, he looks crazy as hell. Yeah, maybe it was in like this. Oh, here it was. It was kind of a depressing one for Iron Man, but I like both Captain America and Iron Man, but I like Iron Man more, but this one's gonna have to do because I liked it. It was a full page one instead of like a comic format. So we'll do this one, and I have some Sharpie markers, which I'm really excited to use because I love the smell of Sharpie markers. I love like smells of really weird things. Gasoline being one of them. Fresh blacktop. Do any of y'all relate, or am I just like super weird? So I have this gold marker, and I kind of want to use it for Iron Man's gold parts. But I mean, they're not that light. But I love these shiny ones and how they color on the paper. So we'll see. The problem is most of the time they'll cover up a lot of the original line work. So you have to be really careful. Maybe I should do more videos like this. I mean, I wanted this channel to be an unboxing channel, but I mean, I can do really like anything y'all want. Since you guys are the ones watching. But I just wanted to like make this video to talk with y'all and just relax while coloring. I wanted to do it earlier because I think we're gonna get some bad thunderstorms here. I mean, I live in PA, so it's nothing too crazy, but I don't want to jinx it because I have a story to tell y'all. So, about a couple weeks back, we got a horrific thunderstorm, and I'm laughing because okay, so I'm like deathly afraid. Sorry if you hear stuff in the background. My mic picks up everything, but I'm like deathly afraid of tornadoes. Even though they're not common around where I live, I just can't imagine anyone who lives in Tornado Alley. One of my friends goes to college near there, and she says they have actual warnings and things where they have to go in the shelters, and I'm like, I couldn't deal with that. So there was this terrible storm that went through here, and I really love watching thunderstorms outside, so I had our screen door open. I was like, oh, this is nice. The wind's picking up, and it's just gonna be a nice thunderstorm. But boy, was I wrong. The wind starts picking up, and I'm like, wow, that's really coming at me sideways. And I close the door, and my mom's home with me. Like, she just got home, and just, it starts hailing and raining really hard. And I was like, oh boy, this is gonna be terrible. And the hail ended up being bigger than a golf ball. It was between the size of it was smaller than a baseball, but bigger than a golf ball. And it starts pounding on the roof. And I legitimately thought the windows were gonna break. So we run down in the basement because it sounds like a tornado. You know how they say, like, it's like a freight train coming at you? This sounded like a freight train. And we were down there. I was scared as hell. And my mom was trying to get our dog down in the basement. And that just wasn't happening. I was yelling for her. I was like, leave the dog, leave the dog. You have to come down here if it's a real tornado. I mean, it's sad to say, but you have to save yourself first, right? Does that sound selfish? I don't know. But, so that part passes and we go back upstairs. And little did we know that it was about to get 10 times worse. So it starts hailing again, and the wind is so bad. It's like hurling the hail against our house. And we're like, okay, we need to go in the basement this time again, because it sounded like our house was gonna get swept off its feet. Oh my god. Just recounting this story is giving me anxiety. But, yeah, what are you guys afraid of? I know everyone's afraid of different things, but tornadoes. I don't know what I would do if I saw or was part of a real tornado. I was shaking hours after that incident. It was terrible. And I look back at it and I laugh so hard just because of how ridiculous it was. So now, every time there's a thunderstorm, I'm like, oh no, here we go again. There was a tornado like 2 hours away from me. Like last week, I'm like, we live in PA, what is going on? I did not sign up for this weather. I mean, summer is my favorite season, but Mother Nature, you gotta calm down. Or I'm gonna pass out. But, yeah, that was a scary experience. Man, I'm living this gold. Super loving this gold. What? Oh. Now I just want to do a different page because I just colored outside the line and I'm furious. I love the sound of these Sharpie markers against the paper combined with the smell. Man, I wish YouTube had smell for certain videos. Obviously, you wouldn't want every video, especially when you have people filming in like the bathroom. Girl, I don't want that. But this, if only you could smell the Sharpie. Like, I'd put it up to the camera and be like, take a whiff. But I can do it in real life. Ew, this one doesn't smell like I want it to. It reminds me of walking into Home Depot, man. That smells so good. This is such a weird conversation. Just walking into Home Depot, all the fresh cut wood, and you got fuel, like gasoline mixed with it. Man, it's one of the best smells. Just things that are manufactured, I guess. I love this smell. Some other things I like to indulge in that are kind of weird. On YouTube, I've been recently watching these carpet and rug washing videos just because they're so satisfying. I'm gonna drop some links in the description of like these videos that you have to see if you like that sort of thing, because they just push the dirt out of, man, I sound like a psychopath. Okay, so they have like a process. This has made me want to open my own carpet cleaning place just so I could sit and watch people do it. But they push the dirt out, and sometimes they use these machines that have pressurized air, so they'll take them outside and then you see all this air coming up. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to do that to the rug I have. I would pay someone to let me wash my own carpet. At least do that part, because man, it is just so cool. I don't want to go over this part because there's so many fine lines I'm just gonna go over. But yeah, or those power washing videos, I mean, those aren't as satisfying. I don't know why the rug videos are so satisfying. Or they do steam cleaning and you just see all the dirt come up. It's amazing. It's really one of my favorite genres on YouTube. I just realized I forgot to put protective paper under this. Luckily, it seems like these... Oh man, I keep hitting my mic. I'm so sorry. These metallic ones don't bleed as much. I feel like since they're such a different texture that they just don't... It's like sediment trying to go through paper. It's not gonna happen. I wish I could do everything in Sharpie, like when I was in high school. I wish I would have taken notes in Sharpie, but I feel like that'd be impractical because it would just bleed through all the like note paper. Sometimes I have ideas that sound good in my head, and then when I say them, it's the opposite. Did I just, oh my gosh, I thought I just got gold somewhere I didn't want it to. I kind of like this format of just talking and doing something. It's kind of like, I always wanted to stream, but I used to not have good internet to stream, and I think I have better internet now that I could. Would y'all watch a stream? Like, I could do stuff like this, or people be banging around. God. Or, like, play video games. I've been wanting to get back into WoW, but it just takes up so much time. Especially, I used to raid. Is this part not supposed to be called? Whatever. Artistic freedom. But I always wanted to stream games or something like that. I mean, I'm not good at them, but... Wait, I was talking about raiding. Girl, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so I used to raid, and that was so fun. But it takes so much time, just because you have to have the best of the best gear if you want to keep up and progress. And I mean, the guild I was in, we weren't on a crazy populated server, but there was still, like, people were getting into it. We had one guild on our server called Insurgency, and they were always doing, like, full mythic clears. And the guild I was in, we only ever got to maybe, like, 3 mythic bosses in the not the nightmare. Which one was that? I forget the name of the raid, but it was like the nightmare and Cenarius. I think he was the end boss. But yeah, it was super fun. I love doing that. It's like progressing and getting new gear and talking to other people. And the new WoW expansion's coming out, so it's like extra wanting to buy it. But maybe in the future. Gosh. This isn't going to be very much of an ASMR video if I keep whacking the mic. I'm kind of in a tight setup because my table is kind of messy. But y'all don't have to see that. I don't know what else I could stream though. People stream all kinds of stuff. Wish I had a darker red. Maybe I do. These look the same though. This one on camera looks a little darker, or they look orange on camera. At least to me, looking in the viewfinder. I'll have to change that in post. In Post Malone. Alright. Man, doing a stream with Post Malone would be fucking hilarious. I love Post Malone so much. He's just so chill. He's such a memer too. I feel like Ethan Klein is his father. They just seem to be so close. Man, this is such a light red. Whatever, we're gonna have to deal with it. This isn't a professional coloring session. Oh, this one's so much louder than the metallic one. I like these though, you can just go over the black lines and you can still see them. I don't really like, okay, so they have kind of like the older versions of Iron Man in here. Is there another one on the other page? Yeah. See, I don't like this design. I love the ones they have in like Infinity Wars and stuff, which rip, we can't talk about that, but that movie, if you haven't seen it and you're a fan of the Marvel Universe, which, how dare you not see it? I feel like I'm gatekeeping. If you haven't seen it, definitely go see it. It's crazy. But I love, which Iron Man was that? I think it was Iron Man 3, where he had all those autonomous suits, which I was so sad they got destroyed in Ultron, which, if that was a spoiler for you, I'm sorry, but that movie's been out for years. I just love those suits so much, like the Heartbreaker suit, and I can't think of the other names. But I always wanted to make them. I made like half of a Iron Man costume for a convention, and I wanted to pull my hair out just for making half of a suit. Maybe I should zoom in on this. Here, let me zoom in for you guys. Oh, I'm sorry. One day I'll buy a better camera so you guys can get HD, probably 8K, because it's gonna be so far in the future. Maybe it'll be 3D, and maybe we'll have smell-o-vision by that time. I don't know. I feel like that would be the new form of pranking then. People would make these videos and be like, oh, super good smells. And then halfway through, it'd be like someone's butt and they'd be just unleashing in the video. And then it would just release like a cloud. I don't even know how that would work. It'll probably be in some VR thing in the future. What I really want them to do is VR for NASCAR. Because they always have the footage from in the car and like on the hood and stuff, and from the bumper. I want to watch that in VR. That would be amazing. I feel like there'd be such a market for that. Or, yeah, when they do the flyover, like the Blue Angels, I think. I feel like every time I talk, so I'll know something, and then as soon as I open my mouth, I don't know it. And I'll be sitting there going, what's the word again? Or I'll say something completely wrong. I also, another idea, why is my refrigerator, I feel like everything, okay, when I start recording, all of my appliances are just out to get me. They start making noises and everything. Okay, back to what I was saying. I wanted, oh, maybe a Discord so I can connect with y'all better. And then if I ever streamed, we could create groups for different games, whoever wanted to join in. Man, my stomach, everything is being so loud. My stomach's being loud. It's a disaster. Uncut and uncensored, but we don't need to censor anything. Just yet. Man, how is Iron Man even getting kicked down by Captain America? I just watched Civil War. I don't know why I watched it after Infinity War, but I did. That definitely should have been an Avenger movie. I can't believe it wasn't. I mean, the whole gang was basically there except for... Y'all hear that? Why y'all making ice when I'm trying to record? First world problems. First world ASMR problems. Trying to get a quiet room. Eventually, I just want to... See? I get no break. We don't even use... Oh, wait. I guess that's the ice machine. I was gonna say. The water thing is broken on the refrigerator, so... I guess that was for the ice. But I just want to get a room and soundproof the whole thing so no extra sounds can get in there. I wanted to do that for my bathroom because I hate if people can hear me going to the bathroom. I just wanted to make it super soundproof. Is that weird? I don't think it is. Personally, I think bathrooms shouldn't have dinky stalls. Like, why can't we just have stalls that go from the ceiling to the floor? I mean, really, how much extra work would that be? And I mean, I want my privacy. I don't want people to, like, see my feet. Cause, and then people can, I don't know. Just a pet peeve of mine. I want full bathrooms. I really want, man, Japan is, like, super ahead of the time when it comes to toilets. North America's slacking so hard. They got bidets, they got toilets that make music, and the seat is warmed, and then the toilet seat closes when you're done. What are we doing with our lives? Why is that not a common occurrence here? I want a bidet. And I want, oh, you know what'd be cool too? If it had like an air freshener built in, then you really got the luxury life going on. How long is this video? I can't even see the time. And my stomach's going crazy. Man. Gotta plan better. Maybe I should eat before my videos. I need to make some more of that Japanese candy again. I found one that I kind of thought would be cool to make, but it doesn't have good reviews. But sometimes those make the best videos, you know? Like that star shower. Oh, that was a disaster. And then I loved it. You guys brought to my attention that I actually turned it off. And I watched back the video. I was like, how the hell did I not see that? I clearly turned it off, and I was like, where the hell is the on button? Sometimes your brain just doesn't work when you're trying to film videos. It's like an alternate universe. It's like a Jake Paul or Logan Paul, whichever one. I feel like they're both the same. They always apologize for what they do, and then they're going back and doing the same videos. It's like, didn't we just say this was wrong? Ay. I I kind of hope it does rain because I have this little garden I have. This little garden I have. What kind of sentence is that? Apparently can't talk either if you're filming. But I have this garden and I'm growing zucchinis, cucumbers specifically for pickling because I love pickles. Pickles are so good. We go to the Ren Fair every year and the pickles they sell there are so good. They've left an impression on me. If I have any good food, it just leaves an impression on me, but sidetracked. Okay, so I'm growing little cucumbers and then some bell peppers and green beans. But, okay, and then I also have some flowers on my deck and they're space flowers. I'll put up a picture. They look like space. I forget what they're called, petunias, but they're a specific kind where they like genetically modified them. I don't know, I might be speaking on my butt. But I'll put a picture up. And I have some other flowers. This fucking chipmunk. 2 of them actually. I feel like they're out to get me. So, man, this is not really a good first impression video. I probably sound crazy, y'all. I'm like, yeah, I like to smell Sharpie markers and gasoline, and this damn chipmunk. I promise I'm not crazy, but so this chipmunk, I have like 4 potted plants. It has dug up and dug holes in this big trough I have that I planted a bunch of flowers, and it planted literally this bird seed I have, and it's growing its own little seeds. So I've basically made it the chipmunk trough, and I'm just gonna see what he grows because I've given up trying to get him to stop digging in it. I looked it up, and originally I thought it was a squirrel, so I put coffee grounds in it. That didn't work. There were just new holes every day. I was getting so stressed out. But he's still, man, he'll look at me. Like, I'll be sitting out on my porch, and he'll just stare at me. I'm like, boy, if you don't get out of here. This is the worst they've been, too. I mean, they've never, like, sabotaged any of my plants. And this year, they're just going ham. I planted a little tree, and they dug it up, and then planted something in it. So stressful. I should just do what iDubbbz did and relocate the wildlife. I think he's trying to catch a squirrel. It's crazy. Man, I just colored outside the line right there. Boy, this looks so much better on camera than it looks like in real life. I mean, it looks kind of orange on camera. Oh, look at that shine though. That is so satisfying. But I don't want to make this video too long, so I think I'll end it here. If you guys want to see any more videos in this format, just let me know and I'll do it. If you like what I do, be sure to subscribe and leave a comment. I love interacting with you guys. I wanted to give a shout out to all my Patreons. I super appreciate all the support. Be sure to check out my Patreon. I will link it in the description. You can support me every month so I can create great content for you guys, and you get extra goodies like bloopers and behind the scenes, and I even have a tier where I will make a dedicated whispering ASMR every month that you can get access to, and this is a little bit of a teaser of what that would sound like. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I look forward to making videos again.